Hello, everyone. My name is Mariana Felix, and I am a second-year Master of Public Health student at the University of Arizona. My internship project involved conducting formative research to inform early childhood programming in my hometown of Douglas, Arizona. I completed my internship with Chiricahua Community Health Centers in Douglas, Arizona. Douglas is a small rural town of approximately 15,000 people on the border with Mexico. Nearly 75% are Latino, with 1/4 born outside the United States, which is twice the state average, and 65% of families do not speak English at home, which is over double the county and state rates. Chiricahua Community Health Center is the largest primary care organization in southeastern Arizona and also the only federally qualified health center in Cochise County, which serves as the safety net clinic regardless of ability to pay, insurance status, or immigration status. Chiricahua has identified speech delay as a problem for children of the Douglas community. The community does have existing resources for healthy child development, but families haven't driven the growth and construction of these services because of an existing gap between these resources and the parents. So that's where my internship project came in. So the research coordinator at Chiricahua and I collaboratively developed 2 different semi-structured interview guides, one for parent interviews and one for key informant interviews. I then conducted telephone interviews with 9 parents of children aged 18 to 48 months and 5 key informants in early childhood development. In addition to the interviews, a 12-item demographic questionnaire was completed by the parents. And with participant consent, the telephone interviews were audio recorded, and then I transcribed the recordings verbatim and de-identified them. Chiricahua's research coordinator and I then analyzed the data for recurring themes, and the preliminary findings were disseminated to Chiricahua through a summary report. So patterns emerged on what families in the community determine as a priority for their children. Mothers spoke about the fear of spoiling their children and using baby talk because of a possible association with speech delay. Most of the mothers talked about catching up during the interviews, so mothers expressed that if they were ever told that their child is a late talker, he or she would eventually catch up, and when they do catch up, they should no longer struggle in other aspects of their lives, including academics. Most mothers expressed that growing up in a bilingual environment might lead to confusion and speech delay in children, and only one mother reported that being bilingual allows children to learn faster. Here are the demographic survey results. Please pause and read. So moving on to key informant interview findings, most key informants stated that social emotional development was one of the highest priorities for families. This includes having children interact with others and learn routines. All key informants mentioned their concern for parents' perception of catching up. They reported that this is a primary reason why parents avoid seeking services. And in relation to denial and stigma, key informants expressed that accepting help is difficult if parents don't think that there's a problem to begin with, or if they think that the problem will resolve on its own. In addition, key informants identified that there is a fear of being stigmatized as a bad mother if a child is speech delayed. So overall, the perception held by parents and key informants suggests that speech development should be a higher priority for the Douglas community. Recommendations to existing services include ensuring a holistic well-being by assessing overall family needs and priorities and then incorporating these to the care plan. The Ages and Stages questionnaire is a parent-completed questionnaire that is used as a general developmental screening tool from birth to age 6, and most key informants report that this questionnaire is not culturally appropriate for families in Douglas. And key informants suggest ways to make the community more aware of the services that are available and the benefits associated with using them. I'd like to conclude by thanking you all for your time and interest in my presentation, and I'd also like to thank the Western Region Public Health Training Center for providing financial support to cover any expenses related to my internship, like incentives for interview participants. I'd like to thank my internship committee members at the University of Arizona and Chiricahua Community Health Centers for their ongoing guidance and support throughout my internship.